Hello, I'm Steve. This is Bit of Munch, and I'm trying a new meal from Cathedral City today. Cathedral City sausage and bean bake. Got this from Sainsbury's at £4.25 or £3.75 if you've got a Nectar card. And there it is. Now this is a chilled meal, not a frozen one. You can do it in the oven or the microwave. I'm doing it in the oven simply because I want it to look like that, with nicely browned cheesy mash. If I do it in the microwave, it's going to come out looking more or less the same as it went in, isn't it? So yeah, my oven is on. Hopefully it will look as good as it looks on the picture. So what we got in this one then? A mix of haricot beans, cheddar cheese and tomato sauce, topped with slices of pork sausage, cheesy mashed potato and cheddar cheese. And there's a little symbol here that says dedication and expertise, with a little picture of a knife and what's meant to be a block of cheese, I think. Right, now you might have noticed that on the front there's no traffic light system. That's because they've hidden it round the side. Probably because it's so scary. Oh my, I'm gonna die. Look at that. 3 reds and a green. And the most scary one is the saturates. This contains 95% of your recommended daily intake. Oh well, here we go. Right, percentages. Yeah, not nutrition percentages, ingredients percentages. That's really what you're interested in, isn't it? So we've got potatoes 32%, haricot beans 22%, Cathedral City cheddar cheese 16%, pork sausage coins, strange description isn't it? Why doesn't it just say slices? It says slices on the front, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, pork sausage coins 14%. I think that's all the actual percentages. There's other ingredients, obviously, but don't think there's anything else of note, really. No, packed in the UK using pork from the UK. Keep refrigerated, suitable for freezing. 400 grams. Cathedral City is the registered trademark of Dairy Crest Limited. I know. Okay, I'll get that in the oven shortly when the oven's up to temperature. Takes 25 to 30 minutes. But as I said, is it going to come out looking as mouth-wateringly good as that? We'll find out, won't we? You know, I said I wanted this to brown off nicely. Well, expectation, reality. Yeah, it hasn't, has it? I think I can tip this up quite a lot actually, because it's just a big lump of stodge. There we go. And it wasn't the easiest thing to get out of the container, because normally with something like this, as you probably know if you watch my videos regularly, I'll cut down 2 sides, cut across there and then slide it out. Well, this container, as soon as I started cutting it, it started splintering everywhere. Little bits were flying off. I thought, if I carry on with this, I'm going to end up with little bits of plastic in my meal. So I didn't do that. I just sort of tipped it up and slid it onto the plate. Yeah, not the easiest. Okay, so it didn't brown, it was difficult to get out of the container. What does it taste like? Here's a sausage coin, right on the edge here. Now, I'm not expecting this sausage to be the best quality. Don't know, I might be surprised. I'm not really surprised. Okay. So this sauce should be a cheesy sauce. I've got 2 bits of sausage there by the look of it. Yeah, it should be a cheesy sauce, as well as the cheese in and on the mash. Yes, it is cheesy. You know what I'm thinking so far, don't you? Okay. This bit here is going to be mostly mash. So this should be where most of the cheese is. It's a nice smooth mash. Yes, it is cheesy. And although it hasn't taken on a browning, it is a little bit harder on top. But I've tried, a few Cathedral City meals. This is probably the least impressive one that I've tried. Right. So there we go. I've got a bit of everything there. Nice bit of sausage. Here we go. I wouldn't have this again. Definitely not. Oh dear. I'm very hungry. I've been waiting a long time for this. Had a very, very busy day. And this isn't satisfying me. And yes, it's cheesy, but it's not as overpoweringly cheesy as other Cathedral City products I've tried. So there you go. Cathedral City, what's it called? Sausage and bean bake. I've got a bit on my fingernail. It's disappointing. As I said, I've tried a few of the Cathedral City products, the ready meal products, and they've been very cheesy. This one isn't as cheesy, isn't as tasty, and it just, well, to be perfectly honest, it isn't that good. It's very ordinary, especially for the price I paid for it. And yes, I know I could make this a lot better at home. In fact, I do make a meal like this fairly regularly at home. I'll just fry a couple of sausages, put them in a big bowl with some beans, and then put some usually cooked potatoes. Usually slice up some potatoes, cook them, put them on top with some cheese, and I think I might even have done a video on that. Not sure if I have or not. But yeah, you could do this a lot cheaper at home, a lot better at home, a lot more satisfying at home. Okay, I'll go and eat the rest of it. I mean, it's not disgusting by any means, but nah, don't recommend it. What a shame. What a shame. Cathedral City, you've let me down on that one. Oh well, onwards and upwards. You know, some products I try are good, some are mediocre, some are absolutely amazing. But yeah, as I said, onwards and upwards. On with the next one. I will see you tomorrow in the next one at the usual time of 2 p.m. Thanks for watching. Nearly forgot to say that.